Hello friends, my name is Deepak Kumar Singh and I am from RoboIndia Technology Private Limited. Today I am going to show you how data is inserted in a database. The next tutorial in which we can take input from text boxes and after clicking on submit button we store data in a database. So in previous video I told you that MySQL Connect this is localhost because this is running this machine, and then root because root and there is no password, so blank. My database name is test and my table is student. So here I'm going to write MySQL underscore query. Before this you have to write HTML, then body, after that take two input box, text box, and input type is equal to text and name is equal to, let's take an example as name is equal to name. After that input type is test and second name is class. After that subject, and one submit button, that is input type is equal to submit, name is equal to submit. You can take any name in any of the entity, or value is equal to store data. Now you can see the design. Localhost test.php. You can see here three text boxes and one database. When you click on this, nothing goes happen. For this you have to take break for new line, another break for another new line, and after that here take a break. Now here you can see these are ins one after another. Given message to the user that there is name, after that class, after that subject. Name, class and subject. If you want to do alignment here, you can take these data from table in the form of rows and column, but here you can take one another thing, that is ampersand NVSP. This is for a single space. You can give here spaces, three spaces, another three spaces, and after clicking you can see you have to remove one space from name. You have to remove one space, so the alignment is correct. Okay, there is no problem in this. Now I'm going to take name here, that is name is Deepak Singh. After that class is, let's take MCA, and then subject is, let's take PHP. And after clicking on this, I want to store this data in database. So here is my design, and now I have to write one thing, that is if is set if is set dollar underscore post and then submit means is set means when submit button is set then going to be perform these things which is inside these braces. First, now I'm going to write my query. Before this, the data have to be stored in some variables, like I'm going to store my data like name is in name dollar underscore post then name, because the field name is name, that is name, and name class, after that subject. So then 3 times I have to write this name, after that class, then that is C, you can write here class C and it is class, after that name class subject, that is SUB sub, and here you can write subject. Now write your query. Insert into name of table student, set the field name is, you can check here, the name of field is id name class subject. Id is by default incremented primary, so we have to write name class and subject only. Name is equal to you have to write, that is, if you are in double quotes, then first you have to write single quote. In this single quote you have to write double quote and then dot for concatenation, and you will write $n means name. After that, the second field is class, CLASS class, single quotes, double quotes, and concatenation $C, and then subject is equal to $SUB, means these variables, and $C and $sub. These variables means your data is going to be inserted in database. If you want to see any message that database is going to be stored or not, means their value is going to be stored in database or not, you have to write these things in a if condition. If this thing happens, then give a message that is echo data inserted into database. Now see here what happens. Refresh it. After that, name Deepak Singh, then class MCA, subject PHP, and going to click on store data. Nothing happens. 1 minute. Check it here. Localhost test.php, and right here then class MCA subject PHP, and click here. It's not working. Check your code. $post submit. Okay, if you going to submit any data in the database, one thing is mandatory, that is form. I missed the form, that is form method, method. Which type of method, that is get or post. Two type of method, that is one is get and another is post. In another video I am going to explain what is get and post and how it's work. Here you have to write form and then form close. And now here you can going to see what's going on. Debugging, and then class MCA, after that PHP subject, and now click here, data inserted into database. You can go here and refresh it and then see Deepak Singh MCA and subject is PHP. By this way you have to write your code and you can do the same thing. Okay, thank you for watching this video.